Hi guys, how you going? Jason Andrew here, and may the 4th be with you. Today is International Star Wars Day, May the 4th, and as a kid growing up in the 70s and 80s, I loved Star Wars and had no idea that it would turn into the phenomenon that it is today, like 30, 40 years later. I've got behind me here some things that my kids paraphernalia, so I'm able to still live my childhood through them. I've got Yoda, you can see Darth Vader, the Millennium Falcon, and this here is where Guido got shot in Star Wars. My son did this Lego. And look, I wanted to use this as an opportunity to share some things with you that might help you. I want to show you a little Jedi mind trick so that you can just get through what you need to achieve what you want to achieve. And it's going to be a little bit corny, but it is May the 4th, so use it for what you will, because if you think about it, there's something about Star Wars that the people that love it, there's just something about it that they love. It's not necessarily the spaceships, and it may not even be the storyline. There's just, for me, it's actually, that whole thing about being able to control things and using your mind. I know it's out there and that's not real in our current reality, but the fact that you can think about that and be fantasized in a movie where that's the space, that attracts a lot of people. So I'm going to use Yoda as examples to try and just bring home this little Jedi mind trick. I'll show you what it is. It's this simple equation that you need to get inside of you, and I've put this up numerous times in my videos to date. So if you haven't seen this, watch previous videos. You're going to learn a lot. And the equation is simply this: is that what you believe influences what you think. And what you think influences your actions, and your actions influence your result. So, for example, if you believe that you are going to be successful in business, then you are going to actually think that you're going to be successful to do the right action. So to be successful in business, I need to call these clients, I need to do these activities, I need to work on personal development. And then if I do those actions, then the results are going to be that the clients will call me back. I'm going to be a better person through personal development, and my business is going to start booming. And if anybody, when you speak to people who are visibly successful financially in their business, you will see this kind of belief that they have in them when you speak to them. And you'll see this, and interestingly, even if they're going through tough times, they will have this inner kind of belief. Now, if you have your inner belief is influenced by what happens to you, like on a daily basis. Say, for example, a client doesn't get back to you, or you've rung them 10 times and you're just having one of those slumps. Your beliefs will influence your thoughts by thinking, well, maybe this is not worth it. This is just taking too much time. So therefore, I might just stop ringing this client, and therefore your results will be no business from that client. Whereas if you maybe it would be that next, when I was in business, it was always that next phone call that got me that client to that conversation so that I can find a way to create value for them. So when you're in this sort of slump, the Jedi mind trick is to try and work out, how do you influence your beliefs? How do you do that? Because if you think about it, if things aren't working out for you, then you just sort of slip into this kind of fear-driven mode. And Yoda's got an awesome quote around this. He says that he goes, fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering. So think that through. I mean, it's a movie, right? But that is, whoever the scriptwriter is, that is pretty true. When you are angry about how things are, you wake up, you're angry about something, you're stressed about your finances, you're stressed about your partner, you're stressed about something with your kids, then you're living in this sort of fear and lack mentality. You're getting angry at things. You might take it out on your kids or your dog, and you start hating things, and then you're just feeling this sort of sense of suffering. So what you need to do is learn how to get rid of that. Especially right now, the world needs this more than ever. Right now, there is so much division in the world. There's so much, I believe in this, you believe in this. We need to quarantine people. We need to not let people in the country because, which is good from maybe from a quarantine point of view in COVID. But underlying that, there's this kind of like this us versus them mentality, which is permeating through society. I don't know if you can see it. I'm certainly seeing it, and it's sad, right? So we need people to move beyond the fear path and beyond this sort of anger kind of path into being more in alignment and having greater beliefs. And the best way to do that is to sit down and go through that Jedi mind trick and start thinking about, how do I change my beliefs so I can change my actions and get better results. If you're thinking about everything that might go wrong, then and you're finding it hard to get out of that slump because you're thinking, life is just too bad and too tough, I just can't move through this, then try another Yoda quote. And his is, train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. Really think deep about, if life is really that bad, what is the worst case scenario that would happen? What would happen if you actually had no money negative and the bank called you up? And what happened if your partner, what would actually happen? It would be painful, but I guarantee you that if you put your mind to it, you would survive because you've got this far. So a couple of little fun quotes there from Star Wars Day, from May Day. May the Force be with you. As Yoda says, get out there, keep having a crack, do or do not. There is no try. This is only one day of the year that I get to come in and put my kids' paraphernalia up and talk about Star Wars. I hope that the Force will be with you, and that, more importantly, that you are the Force for you, for achieving the life that you want to live and hitting the goals you want to hit. Now, we have a program called the My Life Plan, which you can go into and find out a little bit more about. Drop me a line. I can speak to you one-on-one. We've got a special offer there. It's like $97 a month. I won't go into detail here. Just jot that down, myplan.com/special offer. It's got it in there. Drop me a line. I can talk you through it. We can help you change your beliefs so that you can be the winner and have that winner's mindset and start hitting those goals. All right. Enjoy the rest of the day, and may the Force be with you from wherever you are watching this in the world. Cheers.